Marinig, go. So, let's continue our lesson. So, as you can see, we would be talking about the new normal. Ano nga ba ang new normal? Could someone tell me, what is new normal? In 2 sentence lang Huwag yung masyadong mahaba. Let's start with Miss Via Haberle. For you, what is new normal? Ano lang, 2 sentences lang Huwag kang mag-explain ng madami para sa iba naman yung iba. Miss Haberle. What is new normal, Miss Haberle? Gusto Miss Haberle na wala. Saan si Miss Haberle na wala? Okay, let's go to Miss Nerpiol Maribel.
Okay,
For you, what is new normal?
For me, ma'am, new normal is all of us will maintain proper social distancing or physical distancing, and then all of us need to wear mask and face shields just to protect ourselves from the virus.
Okay. How about you, Miss Bantas? What is new normal for you?
New normal, ma'am, like what's happening today in our country, like many changes, ma'am. Changes in new places, changes the way we living, yung mga changes even sa school, ma'am, may changes. So ito yung tinatawag na new normal, ma'am. Laging handa yung tao sa ma'am, pag-adapt ng changes.
Okay. Bawal ang copy-paste answer Miss Bagorio. Yes, Miss Bagorio, what is new normal for you?
New normal, ma'am, is the new challenges to adapt, then new struggles in life.
Ay, grabe, struggle agad. Miss Disisito.
New normal, ma'am, is we are now living or practicing life that were different before. Just like hindi na kita pwede magwa anytime we wanted to, or we cannot stroll around or anywhere, anytime na we want, ma'am.
Miss Lovely Janon.
New normal is the new lifestyle of the people, not just in the Philippines, but worldwide. Because of this new normal, we are obliged to become more hygienic, and it taught us to be more careful of who we go with, or kung ano man ang ginauyatan ta or ginakatuan ta, and it made us nang naging natawag sa mama nando alert ka bala kayo kag daw ginapasala niya ka, pero kung ano daw bala mama daw natawag sa nang daw ikaw bala as an individual daw nagadoble ingat ka na lang pod, and amo na siyang new normal subong magsuksok ka na lang sang mask. The new trends ang imo nga OOTD is always ka may face mask and face shield. Amo na siya, ma'am.
Timmy, what is the normal for you? Timmy, wala kayong audio. Kung marinig. Storya daw, be? Hindi ka mabatian. Wala ka boses, Timmy.
Wala gid man siya, ma'am, wala siya audio.
Wala siya audio. Nabala ka na, Timmy.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Piedad, what is new normal? Piedad.
New normal, say new setting.
Anak ko. Ako na.
Hindi ikaw na.
Ako na.
Sige, kay may audio ka na.
Ako na, kay wala na set up na computer, audio, galito.
Ano new normal, Temi?
Pasensya na sa malang nga kay way kita mo na wala ni sa bukid dam.
Ma'am, naga-connecting kita kuya.
Ma'am, new normal ko ma'am kay kanang hindi ko, something na hindi ko used to. I'm not something that I am not used to it. Tapos, nang always ko resistant. Kasi hindi ko komportable.
Okay.
That's my
So,
new normal.
some of us are really experiencing new normal. Some of us are really adapting well. And some of us, sabi nga ng classmate yun na isa, pa-iba-iba ka pa, pasala-sala pa. Napraning, Some of us are napraning for short. Napraning tayo. So, let's continue. So, as you could see, pakitingin nung nasa picture. This is what we call the new normal on education. The teacher is just what? Teaching on a different platform. Nag-explain yung teacher, but what is doing? He's using the laptop as the students. Kasi behind every laptop, nandyan yung mga estudyante niya. So do you think we could do this? Ako, I would really prefer this. Given the proper equipment, mas gusto kong tumayo at mag-explain. Next. So, we would be talking about the SAMR tool. So, let's have the first is what substitution is the first step of redefining your learning activity. During this phase, technology acts as direct what? Substitute. Tool substitute. But there's no functional lesson to there's no what? Functional change to the lesson. So example nito, halimbawa, substitution lang ha. Ano ganyang ibig sabihin ng substitution? Pamalit. Pinalitan ka lang. Ay, daw! Pinalitan ka lang. Kaya nga tinatawag na substitution. Kaya nga, di ba, meron tayo sa volleyball o sa basketball. Yes, you are same equal player, pero sub ka lang kasi napagod ka na. Or sub ka lang kasi mas meron ng mas magaling sa'yo.
Okay lang.
Na-injured lang, ma'am. Na-injured.
Mas magaling ang performance.
So, nag-iba.
Oy, na-injured lang daw eh.
Na-injured lang. So,
na-injured lang daw, ma'am. Eh, grabe naman ang mas magaling ang performance.
So, let's talk about the substitution. Instead of using world map or yung mga globo bala, you would just let your student to what? Use
Google
Earth.
Google.
Parehas lang siya, di ba? Pero mas ano na siya, mas enhanced siya, di ba? Mas pa-bright siya. Instead na, okay class, bili kayo ng world map, then we would locate the different countries around the earth. Pero, iba yung mas enhance natin yung experience. Mas 21st century siya. Kasi ang gagamitin nyo, okay class, get your cell phones, get your tablets. Let's use Google Earth or Google Map. After that, please locate the country of. O, diba? So, next step is what we call the augmentation. So, ito siya, remember ha, this process, ang SAMR is a process what you call na pa-enhance po siya, pa-better. So, ano ang sabi ng augmentation? Augmentation is the second step in digitally enhancing your learning material. In this phase, technology used as what? Direct tool substitution. There is somewhat functional improvement to the lesson. So for example, instead na, di ba, doon sa, let's use Google Earth. Google Earth na yung basis natin, ha? Okay, the teacher will instruct the student, okay, you use Google Earth. Pero, teka nga, bago ako sige kayaw-yaw dito, marunong ba kayo gumamit ng Google Map?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Diba
Ma'am.
si, baka sige ako yaw-yaw dito. Nakatry na kayo gumamit ng Google Map?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Hopefully you've already used Google Map, di ba? Kahit
Yes.
lingaw-lingaw lang. O, sino
Yes,
nakatry
ma'am.
ng Food Panda?
Me!
O, kung
Kabudlay,
nakatry ng,
ma'am. Pag wala ka connection.
pag nakatry na kayo ng Food Panda, malaman nyo, di ba, kung yung rider saan na sa banda?
Yes, ma'am. May direction.
Or sino nakatry dito na gumamit ng Shopee, Lazada,
Me!
Salora? Kahit parang ganun yung gamit na substitution verb. Hindi nyo lang, dati kasi, di ba, pag nagpapadala kayo ng mga, ng mga package, alam nyo lang kung saan anong araw sa darating. Pero, ngayon, iba na. Ngayong araw, yung package ko, dumating nasa China pa. Hindi pala pick up sa Shenzhen. After nun, ay dumating na sa Manila yung package ko. After nun, saan na dumating? Na-pick up na ng JNT. After nun, nakaland travel na siya. Dumating na ng General Santos. So that's why, parang ganun yung next ng augmentation. Anong mangyayari? Instead na papahanapin nyo lang yung student nyo ng cases sa Earth doon sa Google Map, gagamitin nyo na rin siya, sabi nyo, okay, using your Google Map, kasi alam ko hindi kayo familiar sa Google Earth. Actually, parang pareha lang siya. Pero kasi yung Google Earth is 3D. So, Google Map muna yung natin. So, di ba pag naka-Google Map kayo, sasasal nyo, if you would be using Google Map, gaano kalayo ang Coronadal, gaano kalayo ang Magsaysay papuntang London Beach. 'Di ba? Meron diyan maglagay sila na it's either you take, 'di ba? Merong mode of transportation na nakalagay diyan. Alam niyo yan, hindi? Oy.
Yes, ma'am.
Alam niyo yan, hindi? 'Di ba? It's either you could choose nakaride kayo ng car, nakaride kayo ng bus, nakarunning kayo, naka-walking, naka-bike. Diba? Meron siya ganyang features. So that's why, yun na siya. Yun na yung tinatawag na augmentation. Next. Next, what we call is the modification. Modification is what? Modification is a step that begins to transform your modification allows redesign task in lesson. Okay, kasi Google Earth, the location. Next, sige lang, maggawa tayo.
In or out.
Ilay.
Yes, ma'am.
Lobat.
Gula signal ni ma'am.
Marinig mo?
Opo, ma'am.
Ayan, marinig yun ako, di ba?
Batian, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Na lang, kasi stable yung internet.
Dula-dula, ma'am.
Oo. So, we have also the redefinition. So, ang pinaka-redefinition nito is teachers has students Google Earth to create the rated guided tours of location which they can share online with other students. So, mamaya lang i-discuss about eh. So, next. So, let's talk about rote learning. What can you say about this picture? Ano yung sinasabi ng picture na ito? What can you say about this picture?
Ay,
Copy
daw
paste.
kung ano ang nabalaan sang teacher gusto niya mantong
Remold.
Bakit kinupit?
Ginamold ng students mo, ma'am.
Oo. Kung anong
Ginamold
nabalaan niya
ng
gusto niya
students niya.
mantong mabalaan sang students.
Pabalaan sa students niya.
Kung ano yung alam niya, yun lang din ang ano? Ano
Gusto
ba?
malaman ng
Gusto niya
students niya.
i-impart sa student niya, ma'am.
Mold the students that
Rote learning.
Oo.
Kasi ginugupit niya
So,
yung ano.
for your activity, paki-screenshot ito. Yung, nagawa nyo to ng explanation, ha?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
So, next.
Ano ba?
This is a schematic representation of what we call the rote learning. Acquisition and storage in the items of triangles and titles. Ang problema, halimbawa, yung mga triangles na yan yung retention ng estudyante. Sa halimbawa, nagturo ka, after mo nagturo, nare-refer ng students yun. Ang problema, wala kasing reinforcement. And sometimes there are interfering contiguous items. Ano nangyari? Lumiit ng lumiit.
Malimtan na,
Hanggang,
ma'am.
ano nangyari dito sa dulo?
Nila,
Nalimtan na.
Wala na.
ano ma'am,
Nalimtan
wala
na
na sa
nila.
memory.
Na memory gap na ang estudyante. So that's
Na
why
memory loss.
no retention and no repeated conditioning. Kaya ang mangyayari, wala na, kawawa yung estudyante. Di ba, there were times in the past that you would say na, bakit ang talino-talino kung mag-solve ng ganito? Di ba? Nung college pa kayo ngayon. Nung high school kayo, bakit yung pag sinabing periodic table of elements, memorize nyo? Di ba?
God.
Sa ulo nyo. Pero
Yes,
ngayon pag
ma'am.
talungin kayo, could you name specific chemicals or elements in the periodic table? There are around 300 plus, di ba, sa periodic table. Ang tanong, ilan na lang alam nyo ngayon?
Iron, ma'am. Fe.
Lima, ma'am.
Eh, ma'am, potassium.
So that's why, without
Ano lang kabilo.
without retention, without proper conditioning, walang mangyayari. So, please remember that dapat ganito. Acquisition and storage of items should be what? Anchored and what be? Conceptually subsumption. Dapat makonsume siya. After that, ma-process ng utak natin. Ito sa ano ha? Sa gitna. After that, meron na tayong mga body of knowledge. And that body of knowledge, anong gagawin natin dyan? Tagpiin natin. So that, hindi natin siya makakalimutan. And our cognitive structure would be what? Would be really, really good. Ganito lang kasi yan siya. Dito sa first part, di ba may na-acquire ka na knowledge? Tapos, hindi mo lang siya i-acquire. After acquisition, i- i-organize mo yung utak mo. I-organize mo yung knowledge mo. After na-organize mo yung data na yon, i-incorporate mo siya sa sa mga nalalaman mo pa dati pa. So that's why hindi mo na siya makakalimutan. So question, ginagawa niyo ba ito? Pag may natutunan kayo, do you incorporate?
Yan pasa sa piyak talaga.
So that's the scariest part. You just tapos patay-patay din mo ka-study kasi nakalimutan. But let's be naman, di pa naman huli ang lahat.
Malam na kami, ma'am.
Malam na. So look at the
May
apple.
pag-asa.
Ala, do arag yung apple ka ng dulata.
So there is what we call the 5 moments of learning it. Number 1 is learning it for the first time. Learning is led by sessions such as webinars and MOOCs. Sample ito yung mga online courses. After that, we have learning more. Ito na ba siya yung mga second level na interactive such as videos, animation, clickable graphics, scenario, and gamified learning. Next, applying learnings. Bite sizes of how to do videos, ito siya. Then, when things go wrong, ano naka-discuss at tanong. Next, we have the prepare. Ito siya ang nangyari. Diba? Before kasi nangyari before the school year started, as you can see, so, ito yung nangyari. First, ko siya step by step ko.
Ma'am.
Nadula na naman si mama.
Tula na si ma'am.
Alam ko? Ba't ako?
Wala na si ma'am.
Ara na,
Para
ma'am.
na.
Ara
Alam
na,
ko?
balik na.
Oh. So,
Yes, ma'am.
naghang ako. So, let's have the learning for the first time. So, ang example dito, yung learning for the first time, meron kaming instructor from Schoology. Nadala ng bookstore. So that's why tinuruan kami kung paano gamitin ang Schoology. Kuha? Next is
Yes, ma'am.
sa learning for the first time, lahat ng basic skills na kailangan sa Schoology, tinuruan kami. After that, learning more. After that, meron kaming discussion. Kasi we need to apply kung ano yung natutunan namin during the seminar. After that, ito siya, applying learning. Sa applying learning, gumawa kami ng presentation. Nagamit ang Schoology then parang kung nag-class demonstration kami, pero everything would be done in Schoology. After that, ito siya, when things go wrong. Ito talaga, totoo talaga to, nagka-problema ako kasi yung audio ng laptop ko and video ng laptop ko is hindi siya nag-function sa Schoology. Kung napapansin nyo, if you could, ano man, kung computer yung gamit nyo ngayon, meron dalawang CJ Illustre na naka-register sa Zoom, di ba?
Yes, ma'am.
O, ito, i-on ko yung video ko. Meron dalawang CJ Illustre. Ito, yung may video, yung isa dyan walang video. Di ba? Dalawa kami dyan naka-register kasi ganito nangyari. During the demonstration, hindi talaga yung audio ng naghang ko. Hindi talaga nag-function yung audio ng laptop, pati yung video ng laptop. So I need to find solution. So ito na yung when things go wrong. So I'll check out, chinek ko mga vlogs, nag-read ako paano siya gamitin. Then I also found out na yung laptop ko, kasi nga hindi ma-access yung video, hindi tayo pwedeng gumamit ng ng Schoology na conference. Kasi nga hindi nga naga-function. So that's why I also found out na pwede pala i-icon siya. So kung makita ko, so basically, yung video feed ko is nasa laptop, ay nasa cellphone. Di ba makikita yun sa inyo dyan, merong PowerPoint PDF.
Yes, ma'am.
Di ba?
Yes,
Yung
ma'am.
lesson na yan, galing siya yung video na isa galing sa cellphone. Di ba? That's why, ganap po when wrong. Things needs change.
Things change.
Things change kasi kailangan kong mag-adjust. I could not deliver the lesson if hindi ako mag-adjust. Alangan naman kayo ang mag-adjust. Paano kayo mag-adjust? Ako yung magtuturo, di ba? So, naghanap ako ng paraan so that I would deliver the lesson. Kasi di ba, hindi ako maka sa Schoology, then I would prefer to use. Tapos, di ba, ang problem natin is, di naman talaga lahat pwedeng mag-online. So that's why, upload na natin. So next, let's have developing performance. Paano ba tayo dapat gumawa ng mga performance tasks? So, a model for assessment. So let's talk about the traditional assessment. So what's the remember in the past, ginagawa requires to think critically, risks, and only occur in saan?
School.
Academic environment. Ibig sabihin, sa school lang talaga siya.
Yes, ma'am.
Pero, have a way of doing things for now. So, this number one. Attempt to create problem situation rise in the multi-work environment, not related to the academic environment. Ibig sabihin, if you implement, wag yung you will ka, kahit saan, pwede ka lang gumawa ng assessment. Di ba? Katulad ngayon, this September 10 to 11 would be the biggest challenge for you as students. Bakit?
Tama, ma'am.
Kasi saan kayo mag-e-exam sa, sa
Yes, ma'am.
online. Tapos, the biggest challenge will be what? Tama ba akong gisadihan? Tapos, pinaka-oras ko mag-stay online. Ang internet connection, okay ba? So, that's your dilemma as a student. But as a teacher, our dilemma will be, ano kaya gagawin namin para hindi maka-cheat yung estudyante? What's the best way to what's the best way to provide no what's the best way to uh, deliver this examination na ang
Ibutang
aming
sa baba,
estudyante
ma'am. God is watching you.
ano yung gagawin namin ng mga teachers para yung mga estudyante namin hindi talaga mag-cheat? But kanya-kanyang style na yun. Diba? But make sure that no matter what the situation is, kaya mong gumawa ng assessment and you could stimulate the curiosity of the student. Next, ito siya. Allow student to personalize the required product, such as a project performance. Make sure it's what kaya ng interest nila, but it would always be aligned with the learning objective. For example, ang topic natin is, ano ba, paggawa ng mga sentence. Ano ba yung sentence sa Tagalog? Pangungusap.
Pangungusap.
Pangungusap. Paggawa ng mga pangungusap. Pangungusap. Yun lang yung ano mo, yun lang yung criteria mo. Pero, sasabihin mo sa estudyante, how would you present your pangungusap is bahala na kayo. Ang importante, nakagawa kayo ng pangungusap. Maybe, may mga estudyante kayo na mahilig magsayaw. So, gagawa sila ng TikTok. My name, my age, do I have a lover? Diba? Sentence na yun, diba? Kita yung ano na yun?
First crush.
Yung mga ganon. Meron ng may sentence na magagawa nun. Maybe some of your students magaling kumanta o magaling sumulat ng kanta. Then, sulat sila ng kanta. That's providing sentence also, di ba? Or yung iba naman, mahilig mag-acting. Baka gagawa sila ng comical skit or role play. Kuha nyo? Hindi nasasacrifice yung objective. Hindi rin nasasacrifice yung learning. Kasi, alam ng estudyante ano yung dapat niyang gawin. And kung alam yung dapat niyang gawin, kahit anong platform ang gagamitin niya, kasi as a teacher, alam mo naman, okay, ganito. Alangan naman, magsabi ka, okay, class, gumawa kayo ng sentence. Kung nagtumbling-tumbling yung estudyante mo dyan, ibig sabihin, hindi na naintindihan yung yung lesson mo. Hindi na alam yung performance task. Diba?
Nag-perform lang siya.
Nag-perform siya, pero it is not aligned to the objectives. Diba? Hindi siya aligned sa learning objectives. So, sasabihin mo talaga, yes, you performed, but it is not aligned to our lesson.
Yes.
Kuha nyo?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why, kung magpapa-performance task ka, dapat aligned siya and everything. Next.
Okay.
Usually, remember, it requires the student to address an audience other than the instructor. So make sure that you are open. Kasi, eto kasi siya, may problema po tayo sa ibang sa ano. I could, ano naman kasi, ano to? I could say that there are some teachers that are very confident with their knowledge. Wala ko'y question, ana. But, it is not good na, for example, ako, okay, class, eto, gawin nyo, ganito, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. You could also consult other teachers. You should be like that, ha? You would say, okay, class, you could consult other teachers. Kasi, pag ganyan kayo, ibig sabihin, you are, although masasabi niyo sa estudyante, you are confident with your knowledge. But, they could also, ano, learn from other people. Kuha? Hindi lang naman ikaw yung source of knowledge. Other people could be also a source of knowledge.
Amen.
Kasi,
Yes.
hindi pwede na para sa ko aga pa bright. Well, pa bright, pero I would also ask, how about si ma'am, ano yung suggestion niya dito?
Radyo mo ba?
Then you would say,
Medyo.
sige. Sige. Ano na natin? Yeah, let's cater that suggestion. Diba? Ganyan lang yan siya. You should be open. So, let's stop here kasi let's pause for a while.